It's the 16th of February 2022 and we're in the town of Bridgnorth. Last night we had a private meet-up with Getaway Geese and it was absolutely fantastic. Got a few bushes growing out of that, haven't they?
Yeah.
They'll be causing a bit of damage. Bridgnorth is a small town in Shropshire, named after the bridge running over the River Severn. The town was created in 1101, but there was a settlement here much earlier than that. This impressive structure is the town hall built in the 17th century. I wonder how long that bear has been there watching the goings on in the street below. We saw quite a few of these ceramic trains in the town. There's a nice selection of independent shops here. Not sure what this is all about. Maybe it operates the defibrillator. The town is split into two parts, High Town and Low Town, parted by the River Severn. Having got some provisions, we're on our way down to the river. There are quite a few caves in Bridgnorth, and some of them used to be lived in. The weather is being kind to us, but that was all to change. Oh, pretty pretty here, isn't it?
Beautiful. Especially with the sun shining.
This reminds me of that Hovis advert.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah.
Arkwright. The Black Boy Inn. Charles II. This bloke's father, Charles I, was responsible for this town being burned to the ground. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. This gutter looks odd. Never seen one that just runs through mid-air like that before. Bishop Percy's tea room looks to be a grand place. It was built in 1580 by a man called Richard Forster. There's an interesting thing hanging above this cottage. I wonder if that cylindrical thing that tapers used to represent some sort of trade. Right, we're down at the river now. More caves down here. Quite a feature to have them in your back garden, I suppose. These are the Hermitage Caves, a series of dwellings and storage rooms cut into the cliffs. The gated entrance is known as Lavington's Tunnel, which was dug during the Civil War in an attempt to destroy the castle above. The caves are all blocked off now due to a tragedy where a young man was killed whilst camping with his friends. In March 1646, the Royalists were forced to seek shelter in the castle, but before doing so, they set fire to some stables in the upper town. This led to the Great Fire of Bridgnorth, which destroyed everything except Bishop Percy's house. The Cliff Railway links Lower to Upper Town, and it's one of the oldest funicular railways in the country.
Right, 2 keys. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. I intended to show you this thing moving from the inside, but completely cocked up the clips, so I can't. Hello there. That's all right, we're fine. Sure? Yeah, plenty. We're honestly, yeah, no problem. Thanks.
Okay, we're not going down again.
Ever since our roof got damaged in the storm, I've had more interest in roofs than I've ever had before, and I'm pleased to say that ours has now been repaired and our solar panels have been boxed in against the dreaded pigeons. We're up on Castle Hill now, and this is the tower of St Mary Magdalene's Church. Sadly, today this is all that remains of Bridgnorth Castle. It was besieged by the parliamentarians for 3 weeks before the garrison had to surrender. Oliver Cromwell ordered its total destruction, and today it leans at an angle of 15 degrees. We've got a storm brewing. It's a bit windy here, but we should be okay. You did it. Alright, Chutney?
Right, so we haven't got the scraper.
No.
For the window. Oh no.
We've come away
we'll
and I've forgotten our window scraper for the
so you put it
condensation.
In the car.
Yeah. So we're back to using the cloth. Well, if we find a Halfords, we can just pop in and buy another one.
Yeah.
Because it makes it so much quicker, doesn't it?
And the slimline ones
to be able
really
to squeegee
good.
them.
It's
We've been sat up here for a couple of hours now, have we?
Yeah.
Just relaxing. Nice cup of tea. I've had a quick nap. Carol's done a puzzle. And where are we off to now?
Ironbridge.
Ironbridge. So, and hopefully we'll be able to spend the night at Ironbridge. We'll see. Off we go. Which way am I going out of here? Is it right?
Right, I think.
We got storm warnings again. So we need to move away from places like this and hunker down somewhere safer. Nice little pull out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of... Okay, so we're going left soon. What's this storm called? Do you know
this one that we're currently in is Storm Dudley.
Oh, right.
And then Friday is going to be Storm Eunice.
Okay. So at the moment it's claiming that there's 45-mile-per-hour winds. So wherever we end up, we certainly don't want to be under any trees tonight. A bit of local flooding here.
So it's currently 16:03. We've been having a problem with the times on our cameras, and one of them's about an hour out, and we're just trying to figure which one it is.
Yeah, they're both set to the same time when you look in the menu, but I assume one of them's using daylight saving time. Where's that coming from?
Left. There's an ambulance coming.
Where's he going? Oh God. It's all going on, Bunny.
I hope it's not flooding, something we don't know about.
Yeah. Oh,
down here to Ironbridge.
Mantley Road closed. Let's go down and have a look.
See where that is. River's looking high.
Yeah, it is. Now, we got some flack, didn't we, the other day for going up a closed road down in the Forest of Dean. Now, all I would say is there have been many times we've encountered closed roads and we've travelled on through there and managed to get to where we actually wanted to go without any problem. So we don't automatically stop and turn around when we see a closed road sign, because otherwise we might be actually taking a detour for no good reason. Welcome to Ironbridge.
So it's saying diverted traffic to go straight on, so it can't be this road that's closed.
No.
Oh,
is it that one up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, not the one we want. That proves our point of what we mean by don't just automatically turn around if you see a road closed sign. We think if you haven't got the local knowledge, then it's better to press on and actually see which road is closed. This is where Tread the Globe set off on their round-the-world adventure before COVID put the kibosh on everyone's travels. There's a park up just ahead where we're going to try and stop the night, and if the rain eases off we'll come back for a little walk around this place. This is a spot we found on Park for Night, although we have been here before, and we're just passing the Bedlam Furnaces.
Pay machine's all covered up over there, so obviously you don't have to pay anymore.
Like
so
you paid, do you?
Yeah.
Quid's in. All right.
Yeah.
We've got lights in it now. Those lights.
Oh yeah.
Last time we were
No,
here,
they look good in the dark.
yeah.
Check them out later.
Yeah. So it should be good to shelter from the storm here for tonight, just as long as this river doesn't get much higher. It's not open, Charlie.
It's in this, yeah. Love is like wine, it gets better over time.
Too righty. Not very long after reaching the bridge, the heavens opened again, so we turned around and went back to the van. So we've tracked down the errant camera to the DJI Osmo, and it's showing that it's recording the date and time on a clip 1 hour behind the real time, even though it's set properly on the camera. So with this clip I'm going to advance it an hour and see if it's the right time.
So tonight we're going to be having these homemade faggots in gravy with some ready prepared mixed veg. So I've cut the veg up small so it will cook really quickly in just a small amount of water. So I've just put a little bit of water in the pan and we're just going to boil those for about 5 minutes to soften the veg. So now I've just added the faggots and gravy in with the veg, and I'm just going to heat that through for a few minutes till it's hot.
Faggots. Love faggots.
They're very spicy, these ones. I had a little taste.
Yeah, good. They're meant to be a bit spicy, I think.
Yeah. A bit like haggis.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
They've really got a peppery kick, haven't they?
Very.
You can't get these down south, can you?
No.
Well, not in any butchers we've seen.
No, I've never seen them.
More of a northern dish, but they're so tasty. I wish they'd do them down in Sussex. Well, I like spicy food, but I have to say these faggots are the spiciest things I've ever eaten. It's like the entire tub of pepper has fallen into the mix.
We're sweating here.
We're sweating.
Don't need the heat on tonight.
This is hotter than a vindaloo curry or a chicken fowl.
I've got some nice cool wine to cool me down.
I'm on the water just in case we get a knock on the door. Right, the washing up's all done.
A hot one.
Yeah, it's quite warm tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
No. So we'll cozy on down now and watch some YouTube.
That uses Bluetooth. And the C-Tech 250 DC to DC charger is installed under the sink cupboards neatly out of the way. And the solar panel is now a better looking hard unit.